This park was once a Tempelhof marshalling yard, which opened in 1889 and slowly wound down its operations until eventually closing in 1952. In 1999, it was designated a park by the city of Berlin. Visitors can explore the machinery left over and the nature that has grown up around it since. Welcome to a new video. We're in the middle of Berlin in a park in the middle of the city. This used to be an abandoned rail yard. It was decommissioned in 1952 and we're going to see what's left of it. Apparently there's some old trains here, some buildings. We're going to see what we can see. It's probably not exactly an abandoned place because it has been converted into a park. You can see straight away this is where the tracks were. No tunnel. And these paths are actually where the trains used to run. So it's the old water tower. Beautiful weather to be visiting. And it looks like this is one of the old maintenance halls. Can't really see too much. I'll see if I can get closer a bit later. And this is one of the other buildings on the site. It's been converted into a cafe. So we're actually in between two lines. We have on the right hand side we have the high-speed line. Don't know if you can see that on camera. And on the left we have the regular commuter lines. You see there's a lot of modern artworks here. I'm trying not to film anyone else, but there's not too many people here, but there's a few people hiding from the rain. So yeah, you can see where the trains used to run. And it's like a mix of modern art, old machinery. It's quite unique. Don't think I've ever been anywhere like this before. So we found one of the old trains. These were made during World War II to transport material and were later used all throughout Eastern Germany. This one, I'm not sure when it was decommissioned, but we have some information here. You see a little bit about some of the statistics. So it can go up to 80 kilometers an hour. And were used actually quite late in Eastern Germany still. Right up until the 1960s, these were still used.
Ja, sie ist erst 1993 ausgemustert worden, so lange lief die.
You can see from inside, there's not too much left. Oh, you can still see the old, I don't know what you call that, the old boilers where you put the coal in. That's quite interesting. Thing is, it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. So, actually hidden in these trees is an old maintenance train. I'm trying not to fall over it. So these were used to maintain the lines. Fortunately, I can't tell you too much about it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a good perspective for you guys. So, it's one of the old maintenance trains. Let's see if we can go inside. Let's go inside. You can see here chair. I guess that's where the engine would have been. Still smells really strong from motor oil. So it looks like this is old. I don't know if this is old seating. No, it can't be seating. It looks like part of the old platform. Maybe. We'll go around to the path again. So it looks like one of the old turntables for the trains. So we have on the right hand side, we have the chain that you would pull, I guess. So this looks like the old machine room. This would power the whole thing. So we actually found a way down to the old tracks. So it feels quite eerie here. I have to be a little bit careful. Okay, wow, this is a little bit strange.
That's cool.
So we're walking along what was one of the tracks. Completely, obviously, you can see now completely abandoned. To the left is the modern trains. You can hear them passing every few minutes. It's quite a busy line. It's one of the local transit routes that runs north to south through Berlin. On the right hand side we have forests, but just beyond that is the main lines which run to other cities. It's where the trains drive a little bit faster, a little bit louder. So that's why I can actually talk to you still here. So the rain hasn't let up at all. I'm completely soaking wet, but as I said, I can't wear a jacket because it's going to be quite loud for you guys. You're just going to hear, it's going to be me walking around with a packet of crisps in my hand the whole time. So actually it's a Sunday. Should actually be quite busy, but because of the weather, we're quite lucky. Can show you guys around without too many people. If you guys want to visit here, I'll put information in the description how you can get here. It's super easy. You can get here on regional transport. The train station's directly next to the park. Very easy to get to. I'll let you guys know. There's not too much to see. We're actually walking on top of one of the lines. They've built this kind of metal walkway across it, or over it, should I say. It looks like it crosses most of the park. We're actually going back to pretty much where we started. We're still trying to find some of the old buildings. We saw one of the old maintenance halls. There was another building where the cafe is, but I know there's some abandoned buildings here. Just not able to find them at the moment, but we'll keep looking. So we're still in the park. This is the high-speed line running directly next to the park. Look what we found. We found an observation point, and yes, I'm going to go up there. Let's go and have a look what's up here. So if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I hate heights, so you're welcome. I especially love being high and be able to see right down to the bottom under my feet. This is one of my most favorite things in the world. I don't know if these are for bikes or if this is art. I couldn't tell you. Oh, very cool. This looks like one of the old signaling boxes. Let's see if I can go around to it. There's a demolished building here. There's bricks everywhere. I'll get around to the other side so I can give you guys a better shot of is your pulley system. Okay, just a random tunnel in the forest. That can only be a good thing. Okay, so this is the old maintenance yard. The train would basically drive on these tracks here, would drive along here, and you'd be able to check it from underneath for the mechanical, if everything's working, check the mechanics. And this goes all the way to the hall, which we were just at, which unfortunately is being renovated at the moment to an exhibition space. But this is where all the train maintenance would happen. So underneath, you'll just have people working, checking all the components. And this just goes on directly to the entrance of the hall down here. Quite interesting. But unfortunately, we can't go too much further, so I can't show you. Thanks so much for joining us. All the information you need to visit will be in the description below. Until next time, bye-bye.